This game is checking off all of the boxes. Old school retro stealth action inspired by console classics of the early 2000s like Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and Hitman Contracts, with the art direction emulating the distinct look of the PlayStation 2 library of games. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is called Project Kvasir. It's being developed by Chosen Bun, and it is a mission-based stealth action game in third person that looks like it was ripped straight out of the early 2000s and brought into modern times. As somebody who is also working on a stealth action game, leaning more towards the action and the FPS and the guns and the reloading, this game, on the other hand, looks like it's leaning way more into that Splinter Cell early 2000s vibe. And I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I actually didn't realize this game existed until last week. And like, these guys are working on it all. They have the cover system work in progress video on their channel. They're showing off things like takedowns and body carrying, even like environmental distractions where you can like turn on a microwave or turn on a fax machine, and watching the AI actually react to them in their dev environments. It's actually pretty cool. They also have things where you can hide in bushes, and when enemies get close, your heartbeat starts to increase in the bottom right corner there. And also the fact that they're building this on Unreal Engine 5 with a visual style that is reminiscent of games 25 years ago is actually, it's like contradictory, but it's pretty cool to see. I am knee deep in getting my game ready for launch next week, but I saw this and I've been wanting to make a video on it for the last couple of days, and I finally found some time to record and edit a video for you guys. If you haven't taken a look at this project, I'm gonna have all of the links down below. There's not a lot of information to go on, which is why I'm uploading this on the second channel, but according to their Steam page, they are accepting playtest requests, so I did sign up for that. The last post these developers put out was on November 11th, in which they talked about that searching for that Y2K feel with the main menus and the UI and the HUD. I have to say, these guys are fucking nailing the aesthetic for me. This is something that I actually feel comfortable like being excited about, because it's a manageable art style. It looks fucking beautiful. You know, even though it's harkening back to a game from 30 years ago or 20 years ago, it still looks visually beautiful. The mechanics there, I think, still hold up well. And it looks like, from everything I'm seeing, like earlier this year, going back to their posts, it actually looks like they've made a ton of progress in development here, which is awesome. It looks like they've had a really good 2025, going back to February, where they were like measuring like, you know, crouch height and mantle height and standing height. And then you actually go and you look at where they're at now, and they got like full levels with art, and like they're doing a fantastic job. I found a job posting for a UE5 developer from these guys earlier this year, back in May, in which they said that there are only 3 guys working at this studio. That's impressive as hell. These guys are killing it. I want to throw money at this project because I want this game to be made. There needs to be more games like this in the market. Games that harken back to the glory days of the early 2000s, because if the AAA space isn't going to give us what we want, we have to make it ourselves. So I'll say this, if what you guys are seeing looks interesting to you, add it to your wish list. It shows the developers that there are people out here that are willing to hand over money when the game comes out, as long as it's good, obviously. And if they can build those wish list numbers up, it's just going to be more successful for them in the long run. Again, not a lot of information here, but I wanted to make a small little video showcasing this project because holy fuck, this looks awesome. Like I said, all of the links are down below. It warms my heart as somebody who is working in the same kind of space where we're making games that harken back to the glory days of when we grew up, the games we want. It warms my heart to know that there are more developers out there doing exactly that. So I urge you guys to take a look at the project down below. It'll be linked in the description and the top pinned comment. To the guys at Chosen Bun, do not stop. I want to see this game come to fruition. And while you guys are checking out Project Kvasir, I know I'm butchering the pronunciation, make sure you guys check out Transients as well. It's launching December 4th. Wishlist it so you guys get notified as soon as the game goes out. My name is Bigfry. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, do all the YouTuber things, and I'll see you on the next one.